One of the biggest things blocking women entrepreneurs isn't strategy, it's emotional exhaustion from worry, fear, guilt, or stress. And when those emotions go unchecked, they don't just affect your peace, they affect your visibility, your confidence, your consistency, and your ability to attract clients into your business. In PurposeFlow, we believe healthy growth comes from alignment, not pressure. So when fear, guilt, stress, and worry take over, they interrupt flow. They cloud your thinking, they drain your energy, and they keep you reacting instead of building intentionally. Worry is focusing on problems that haven't happened yet. It pulls you out of the present moment, the only place where clarity, strategy, and action actually exist. Many entrepreneurs spend their days mentally rehearsing failure. What if no one buys? What if this doesn't work? What if I fail publicly? But worry rarely produces solutions. PurposeFlow asks a different question. What problem can I solve today? Not what if no one buys? Instead, how can I serve clearly today? Because clarity creates movement. Fear becomes dangerous when we allow it to make decisions for us. Fear keeps you from making the phone call, following up with warm leads, posting the video, launching the offer, or showing up consistently. Not because you lack ability, but because you fear rejection, judgment, embarrassment, or failure. The interesting thing about fear is that most of what we fear never actually happens. And even when it does, you usually discover you were strong enough to handle it. Ask yourself, what happens if my worst fear actually comes true? Sometimes you'll realize the monster under the bed was never a monster at all, just a dust bunny. Guilt keeps you emotionally attached to old mistakes, missed opportunities, and past versions of yourself. But you cannot build a future while emotionally living in the past. If you made a mistake, make it right if you can. If you cannot, seek forgiveness, forgive yourself, learn the lesson, and continue building. Do not let shame become an identity. Learn, adjust, and move forward. Stress happens when your mind, body, and spirit remain in survival mode for too long, and many entrepreneurs normalize stress as if it's proof they're working hard enough. But in PurposeFlow, we reject the idea that success must come at the expense of your peace. Your business should not require the destruction of your health, clarity, relationships, or emotional well-being. That's not sustainable growth. That's survival. A business built on stress eventually reproduces panic, but a business built from peace creates sustainability, clarity, healthy leadership, and aligned growth. This is why emotional regulation matters. Lean into personal leadership practices such as prayer, walking, solitude, rest, exercise, boundaries, and stillness, and professional leadership practices such as structure, systems, simplification, and consistency. These are not luxuries. They are leadership disciplines. So, I want you to reflect on this. Which emotion has been interrupting your flow lately? Worry, fear, guilt, stress? And what would shift if you intentionally protected your peace? That means no more hustle culture, no more scarcity tactics, no more manipulation, and no more performing for validation. And it also means treating your clients with respect. They have agency. If you truly understand their problems and offer a solution that serves them, the right people will say yes. And if they're not saying yes yet, don't force them. Understand them better, because PurposeFlow is not about pressure. It's about alignment. And let's be honest, the answer isn't work harder. It's worry less, serve more,